already have so many problems in this country. Shey we now want to add.
I feel like that T-Pain name is synonymous to these guys also.
He asks you to send your body and you decide to send it.
No, we are
If
making
you
it too
ask,
personal.
it's very personal. Why it's here? Ojo Abo. So we don't have leaders, we have rulers. Hello, internet, Twitterverse, universe, all the social medium verses. Welcome to another exciting episode of what's happening on the internet. What's happening on what? Obasanjo's internet on HO3. So Ewa and I are going to be dissecting some really interesting topics. We're not going to do too much today, but we're going to talk about stuff that affects literally every Nigerian one way or another. So yeah, Ewa, are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's get into it. Let's go. First off, have you heard of the latest name for Uncle Balabla?
T-Pain.
Yes, exactly. And do you know what it means?
That is making waves in Nigeria now.
Honestly, and Nigeria, any small thing. When I first saw the T-Pain thing, I think I saw it on someone's status or WhatsApp. I was first confused, like T-Pain, because the T-Pain I know somewhere in the back of my head, the T-Pain I know is like maybe an international artist, maybe from days of old. I don't know, but somewhere in my head that's what it registered as.
Yeah.
So when I now saw that Tinubu, it's not me that gave him the name. I'm just saying
We just saw it
what
now
I
and we
saw
followed suit.
on the, and Twitter knows how to use this kind of thing. Any small thing, T-Pain. Any small thing, T-Pain. But of course, it's very valid that Nigerians are angry. Nigerians are going through a lot. We are going through a lot.
A lot though.
It's hard. It's hard. And obviously, that's why many people. This brings me to this tweet which is going to be our first official tweet of the day. That's why many Nigerians are looking for the next way out though. And that brings me to this tweet by this dude. He was talking about how many Nigerians have just gone into different crazy side hustles.
I know, right?
Like you can see somebody that works in the bank, but even though they work in the bank, you find out that they are doing one crazy side hustle that you never would have even
imagined.
This pain, the struggle that we're facing, brings me to our first tweet of the day.
Okay.
This tweet is by this guy called Okuyongs. I pronounced his name the way I can. So it's a video of a guy. Let's just watch the video. Let's go. Let's watch the video. Please.
Gavin, why you give him banana? Why you give him banana? So banana they come down. Banana they come down. Number banana. Is it they come down? Is it?
Okay, that's we've seen the point of the video. This video is really funny to me because growing up we used to attend parties, right?
Yeah, no.
And we used to see all these people that come in costumes dressed as Barney, Mickey Mouse, those, and they used to actually, we know that it's human beings that are inside, but we don't know the person. Nigeria hustlers turned to the point. You see that the guy was like ape. So that's his brand, right?
I feel like that T-Pain name is synonymous to these guys also.
Exactly. He has gotten to the point where he has to do this kind of thing to make ends meet. He's obviously somebody that is a gym guy normally. He has probably tried different hustles, and this one only God knows how much
That's
they will pay him for him to just. They not give him banana.
The highlight was when he was walking and he had to
to walk like that gorilla chimpanzee style walk. Hey, somebody said, this is Mr. Day said, T-Pain don't make people invent new hustle. The Bonnet doctor said a lot of things have been happening since after COVID that will just make one question reality real. Raw Hardship that has done. Tobechukwu said, lol, shameless adults. Final boss Jimmy said, y'all just be embarrassing yourself at this point.
But imagine
If you're embarrassing yourself, but
imagine me as a mother seeing my son walking like a wild animal. Why?
but
Because of
imagine
money.
you as a mother, this same son has 2 younger siblings that have not even gotten into tertiary institution. And you have
Actually.
tried, you've been selling pure water, selling
honestly, I understand that we need to also, but I don't know.
See, it
This
has
is
pushed.
extreme. Oh.
This is extreme, but it's valid because you don't know the shege that guy is going through. To see the way he looks like someone that had a reasonably good life, at some point, but has been pushed to this point to collect banana.
It was who even collected the banana for me.
Somebody said this. Somebody said
T-Pain is wicked.
and do you know you will be seeing this thing and be laughing.
Obviously,
this is
yeah.
comedy for him.
The same way we are
literally.
laughing. Anybody would see the video and laugh also, no?
Somebody said perhaps the white people are not wrong. You know how they call us
Monkeys.
Let's not even touch that subject right now because
No, we
that's the
shouldn't,
whole other thing. Speaking of hustle, right? Speaking of the hardship that we're going through as a country, this brings me to my next tweet, which is not just a tweet but news generally. So, World Bank recently approved a loan. They recently approved a loan of $1.47 billion for Nigeria. That was yesterday or day before yesterday. And it's so unfortunate because we're already over $15 billion in debt.
So now it's going
to
to be
World Bank.
16.47
Yes, if they
billion
want,
dollars.
I say over 15. So by the time they add it, it might even
No, if
be
you
like
had it
on
16.
17.
It won't
You know,
be on
it's
17.
15.47 plus.
Okay, 15.4.
1.47, then 15 point something else.
Are you sure it's point something? I think
Yeah.
I saw 15 million.
No,
somewhere.
it's points. It's
Point
over.
something.
It's over 15. It's over 15. But the point still stands. We are drowning in debt. Swimming, it means you are even floating. We are drowning. Not we, because I'm not part of this. I refuse to be part of it. And of course, let me just even read, what people had to say, which is what I totally agree with. Someone said, at this point, it's safe to say the World Bank is intentionally ensuring Nigeria remains indebted to them heavily. You had to borrow people money, and they squandered it, bought yachts, jets, and renovated buildings for billions. Why can't you stop borrowing? Valid.
Actually.
Somebody said, honestly, this question, and she said with a crying emoji, which makes it funny. And she said, wait, what exactly does World Bank want from Nigeria? Because it begs the question. Like,
It's not even about what are we looking for?
If we are to even break it down, is the greedy people that know what they're
Because
looking
I feel
for.
like this money should be used effectively for development.
We know what the
And
money
the
should be
economic
used for,
growth.
but it's not.
But then-
my own is, if World Bank sees that this money that you've been borrowing us for years is not yielding anything, why do you keep borrowing? Somebody said, make nothing do my 2K for account or if you reach time to relay all these loans. Honestly, because who is paying it back? Where? Someone said, when Tinubu is done with Nigeria, if we hear election, I'm not even reading this tweet. This tweet,
Started reading.
I'm not gonna, Who? Mr. Editor, this tweet is by Engineer Poppy. Is you that gonna put this by yourself? I'm not gonna read it because I don't know what the person's trying to say. But yeah, of course, our anger as Nigerians is very valid. We are tired, but the beautiful thing about Nigerians is we'll continue to hustle. Nigerians can adapt to any shege that this world wants to present.
Nobody has a choice. You have to adapt to it. You have to.
Speaking on how we have to fight, this brings us back to one of our major topics from last week. That's VDM and Bobrisky Saga. And there's a lot of updates that I cannot get into because I know you people are even following it. You already know the updates, but here is my 2 cents on it. But before I even give my 2 cents, I think we should even watch this video of how VDM was summoned to the House of Assembly.
Okay, yes.
You saw the video,
Yeah, I
right?
did.
So it was summoned to the House of Assembly, and there was even this member of the House of Assembly, a woman that was, talking about
that she said
Yeah,
they should do their work and not
yes,
call
and
them
not just
to
call them
to
before
listen to
without having
VDM
like
and Bobrisky.
exactly.
Yeah, I think I
So
saw
yeah,
it.
let's quickly watch a part of the video.
There are a lot of fake news in the air, and I'm also aware that Bobrisky has stood for a billion naira, claiming that the voice note is AI generated. Whatever it is, we don't have spec
Let's just stop it there. Let's just stop it there. We get the point. They were both summoned to the House of Assembly, and only
Bobrisky
VDM showed up.
was absent.
By the way, VDM's entrance was so dramatic. Did you see? He had like this Babalawo guy. Maybe it's not Babalawo. Let me
He
call
came
him a
spiritual.
native doctor. He came spiritual over there. And his entrance was so hilarious to me. And he also said that he was not going to say anything if Bobrisky was not, which is very
But then,
valid.
do you know
Because why
what?
would
Do you know?
Bobrisky know?
Do you know one thing that he did that I really like was the fact
Yeah.
that he came with facts.
Yeah, he came
He came
prepared.
prepared.
He came
like it was
prepared.
just flipping and flipping
Yes.
and flipping and flipping.
Yeah, which is why what this woman said is very, very, very
right.
valid. Because then, if one party comes prepared, the other party does. It's not even as if they showed up. They did not come
They
on
didn't even
prepared.
show
They
up.
did not even show up at
The
all.
EFCC person, I think the officials, I don't think any of them showed up. So it was only VDM that went there.
Exactly. That brings me to Independence Day. Independence is valid in the sense of what our nationalists fought for, but it's not valid in the sense of what we're going through. We need to be able to really celebrate this thing wholesomely, knowing that, yes, we are in a place where even if we're not there yet, we're getting there.
We're
It doesn't
getting
even,
there.
it looks very hopeless for the average Nigerian. In fact, oh man. And what was even funnier for Independence Day is this video that I saw of how Nigerians in diaspora took to celebrate independence. Let's watch this.
Oh my darling, oh my darling, baby Joe, you know I be loving you, are gone, you know you need this love, indeed, babu.
Yeba, like Olo.
Oh no, girl, you make me go.
Don't worry, you see the video. Look at me. Iskaba, ayo, iskoroboto, iskaba, iskerebe.
Hey, God, I'm very good. That's all I can say.
Iskaba, iskerebete, iskorobo.
I can't even continue singing.
You know Iskaba.
We are in this Nigeria. I did not see any
Bruh.
except from the celebrities that posted on Instagram that did the photo shoot and all of that. I didn't
Some
see
celebrities
anything.
did photo shoots.
Okay,
Sorry, Nigeria is not affecting them.
this actually, she stoned her bodysuit green, white, green. I'm not going to mention the person,
That's
but
some
then,
patriotism, man. Love it. Well done, sister. I'll give you salute. Well done. Because now I think it's really valid that these people are, because they're in diaspora, they're not forgetting their core, they're not forgetting what they represent. I think it's really good. But it's very funny to us Nigerians that are here and are facing the shaggy. Because
some people out there prepare for protest,
they were protesting already, and these ones were dancing
and they were busting
Iskaba.
moves.
Bruh, at least some sensitivity. Yes, that's the word.
Actually.
Some sensitivity, because I saw the video, I'm like, if you really
They're
knew
really
what was
happy,
going
oh.
on, if you're feeling the heat, if
They're
you
not
if,
on that T-pain.
yeah. Oh, and now before we go on this break, in the vein of trying to say we should be better people, this is a very funny one that will seem irrelevant by the time I say it, but I'm gonna read the tweet to you anyway because it was too funny to me when I said it. I was like, Nigerians will not see this one and think it is a big deal, but it is a big deal. Here's the tweet. Sad Life Bro asked, what's your contribution to society? Faye Season said, I do not litter. I will carry my trash until I find a proper dustbin or dump site. And it seems casual, but Nigerians, in the vein of trying to be better people, this is one of the first steps you actually need to take. And I would forever be grateful to my primary school for teaching me that. I joined that school in like primary 3, and one of the first time boards that I saw when I entered the school was, don't be a litter bug. And they used an actual bug in this thing, and I found it very interesting. So till today, when I want to litter, I hear that quote in my head. Like I picture the board visibly, it's in my head. Don't be a litter bug. So yeah, before we get into the next topic, we're gonna go on a short break. This same break, we're gonna be bringing to you rapid fire hot takes with AY and AY. The two AYs are gonna be, and I'm gonna be asking them stuff. I'm sure you guys have
don't
your
like that
opinions
boy.
too. You say?
I don't like that boy.
I understand. The boy, he gets the bish.
But then I don't have a choice.
We'll manage him. He said together forever. Hey! Okay, guys, let's do rapid fire hot takes.
This is still a secret.
He asks you to send your body and you decide to send it.
No, you're
If you
taking it
ask,
too personal.
it's very personal. Why with here? So we don't have leaders, we have rulers. The lady Mo tweeted girl to girl and people responded.
Okay.
Ayomide said, sometimes give your man money, he self don't to try for you. Valid or invalid?
That depends. No. I don't want your money. Left to me, I don't want your money. Keep your money to yourself. But at some point, I might need help and I'll ask to borrow me and I'll make sure I return. That keeps my dignity.
She cannot spoil you sometimes.
No, you can buy me stuff. You can buy me gifts. Yeah, you can buy me stuff. You can buy me gifts. But saying, take, I don't want.
But it's valid, yeah. And I don't know. I feel like when I have money, I can send it to my man and be like, oh, enjoy yourself for the weekend, or I get you a gift, or I'll just text you, baby, where are you? Okay, let me take you out for lunch, take you out for dinner or something, or probably send it to your office or send it to your house. I don't see it as a big deal. As long as you do the same thing for me, why can't I do the same for you?
Trying to clinch with every man you come across on your TL because he lives abroad is not nice.
What's TL?
On your
Timeline.
timeline now,
Okay, timeline.
because he lives abroad is not nice. Get a life and stop acting like it's valid or invalid.
It's valid. Get a life, yeah, sure.
This is the first time I will ever agree with this man sitting right beside me. Very valid.
You don't have a choice, though.
I don't have to be so dramatic, but then it's very valid.
Very valid, yeah, very valid.
Aderisola says, that brother abroad you're opening breast for video call, he won't marry you.
Why are you opening breast in the first place? Even if he's going to marry you, he's not going to marry you. Why do you have to open breast?
God, I see this to be everybody's choice. We all have a choice to
You're
make.
mentioning God in that your kind of statement. Don't open breast.
No, now, you have your own choice now. See, there's something called, in Yoruba, we call ourselves iniyan, which means you choose. You have your choice to make. So if you choose to open your breast, you know what is at stake. So it's up to you to either
Girl
choose.
to girl, don't open your breast for anybody that is not your husband.
Okay.
Someone said, don't tell a man your secrets because he will most likely use it against you.
Very invalid.
Invalid.
I have lots of.
I
male
feel
friends
that is supposed to be, don't tell your female friend your secrets. She will use it against you.
That's a stereotype.
No, I'm not being stereotypic. It is fact. Have you experienced a lady, like two ladies fighting before?
But that's it. So you're telling me that guys don't do the same thing?
I don't do that.
You don't do that doesn't mean another person doesn't.
I'm
do
not sure
it.
another guy.
I know other guys
don't
that
do that.
It. I know guys that do it. My
Okay,
friends don't do it, yeah, because I'm friends with matured people. But I have people. I know people that would do that. You don't need to even have issues with these guys before they will tell. See that girl, and they will tell you. So what?
No, if it's
That guys will sit down.
hold on,
They'll be talking about the material they have on different girls.
hold on.
Even if it's not true, they will
Hold
still
on,
say it.
hold on. Me, I'm telling you that if guys can boast about having ladies, I mean top ladies. Oh, that girl, I've done this or this with her. You get that is not a secret of a lady. That is what they have together. It is no longer a secret. Like they are both involved. You get. But when you say secret, probably you telling me something that needs to be kept. And I should not say that because we are fighting or we have issues. I should not. No,
Let me tell you
a guy won't
something.
do that.
The guys that me I know, they don't need to have issues with you. They will tell another person that, do you know that this babe, she has
Guys
done
don't.
this other
Guys are not rats.
No, that's a lie.
Don't generalize it. Don't say guys. Speak for
Please
yourself.
Talk about Esther, Raphael, and news.
It wasn't not a guy.
It was not a guy. Please talk about it.
See, when you say nudes, I think we are all animals, and we are all mad people. You get. You
I think
either
you- I think you should pick a side.
hold on. Either you choose to be normal a day and the next day be abnormal.
Okay.
You get. So when a guy should come out and post a lady's nude, It is him being abnormal. You get so posting someone nudes. It's so what's your gain? What will you gain?
Exactly what we are saying,
You get
that
me?
guys.
So when you say secret, I'm just telling you that guys are not rats. When it comes to all those nude stuff, that is a separate.
It's not
thing entirely.
separate.
It's still a secret.
Guys are generally known to be secret keeper. They see, one thing is that guys are bothered by a lot of stuff to keep your secret in one secret storage. They discard it immediately itself. I will say that. The only thing that can make it come up is when you mention it again. Get guys are secret keepers generally.
So what I'm going to say is, don't trust anybody. Don't tell anybody your secrets. Write your secrets in your diary, or you talk with.
Don't write it anywhere. Keep it in your mind.
Anyway, tell God. If you need somebody, if your mouth is always itching you to talk, sit down and say, God,
If you need to
this
keep
is
your
what
secret,
this is what I'm
come
going
and tell
through.
me, please.
This is clinical. Don't trust anybody. Don't tell any man. Don't tell any woman your secrets. And again, don't send nudes, please, sisters. Don't do that. Moving on.
Yeah, don't do that.
Moving on, no.
Don't do that.
Moving on. This one is very controversial. Don't forgive a cheating man.
Is he lady to lady too?
Yes, girl to girl.
Cheating man. If I should give my own take regarding this, you guys will come after me. But I'm going to say, cheating as a guy is inevitable. Do you know why? It is what you can put under control. Why? Because ladies generally, they are controlled by what they hear, and guys are controlled, or they are controlled by what they see. Ladies are controlled by what they hear, and they are controlled by and guys are controlled by what they see. So if a guy should be with you as a lady and see someone walking by with big bunda, big furrow, he will look, and from there, one or two things might pop into his head that it's just a one-time thing. You get, but you can always put it under control as a guy. It is inevitable, but you can put it under control as a guy. So if you really love your woman and you care about her, you don't want to hurt her feelings, then put that cheating mindset under control. You get me? So I'm not trying to say that you should do it. I'm saying you can put it under control. You get it? So
Invalid, yeah, and I agree with him to an extent. But you sin is not bad. But when you now think about it, it's bad. You get. So you said men are driven by what they see.
yes, driven is what I was trying to look for the other time.
So okay, well here now, then you see a lady pass. It's not bad that you are seeing something nice and you're looking at it. But when you start thinking about it, is where it's wrong. But that's not even the point. The point is, will you forgive a cheating man? Yes, even God forgives us. So
If you ask me that
You take
question,
it back.
hold on. If you ask me that question, should you forgive a cheating man? I will say yes, but it's up to you to that say you want to continue or not.
that's all I'm going to say also.
Abstain from sex till you are married. Your body is not a commodity. Stop giving it in for exchange of. Stop giving it in exchange for material things. Learn contentment. Work hard and make your own money. Live for Jesus. In the end, nothing really matters except your service to Him and His people. Valid.
Very valid, very valid.
According to that context, it's valid. But in some situation,
How?
I wouldn't say invalid, but it's okay to keep yourself 100%. But there are some situations whereby if you are going to be so real with this, and I'm not sure if we are ready for this conversation. If you are going to be real with this, if you know what sexual urge can cause, you will not try to deny yourself of it.
But then you
Hold on,
having control
hold on.
on your sexual urge is very important.
Hold on. There's something we call control over your sexual urge, fine. But at the same time, scientifically and some other, let's say mentally as well, you might not be able to put it under the control which you really desire. But there are some factors that can help you, be you religious and stuff like that. It can really help. But if you're not that kind of person, just you can marry immediately.
Bro to bro, but make it tips to be successful. Not about women. Let's have it.
Okay.
That was by KZ Wheezy. Somebody said, put God first, put family next. You need money to find money. Take calculated risk. Try to enjoy yourself. Life is one. Choose money over women. Read number 5 again. Try to read that number 5 again. Ayo first.
Are you okay now?
So the number 5 is
Choose money over women, but pay attention
money.
to everything. Put God first, put family next. You need money to find money. Take calculated risk. Enjoy yourself. Choose money over women.
very valid. I feel like you need to put yourself first before you put any other person. So you getting money is about putting yourself first before you put any other person. So I don't see it as an issue that a fellow guy is telling his friend to put himself first or chase money first.
Put God first, put family first.
Put God first, put family first, then money, then maybe your woman. She doesn't have to come before money or any other thing.
I think I'm going to go against that. Put God first, put yourself second, then family next, then money. If you say money is pertaining to you, you are wrong. Money is not real. Money comes and goes. So put God first, yourself second, family next, then your woman.
Your woman, if there's a relationship there.
There is a relationship there.
If there's no relationship there and you guys are just, don't put her first. She will break your heart.
Okay, moving on. Bro to bro, the more you know, the more chances of making more money. The more valuable you are, the more important you are in your circle.
Very valid.
Yeah, very valid.
Okay. Then, bro to bro, learn a skill. Your certificate is not enough to give you the life that you want.
Very valid. Very, very valid.
Valid to some extent.
Okay. Bro to bro, anything wey go make money finish for your hand, avoid them.
Valid.
Because why money go finish for your hand? You can't afford to risk that money.
Because you have a lot of mouths to feed. Not
forget
maybe
the mouth to
women
feed.
or family, yourself or another.
See, anything if your income is 100k, anything that will make you spend your last 10k, avoid it.
Welcome back. That was good. Ewa, I think it's really good that people are having these conversations. Like, it's good that sometimes we have this kind of trends where each gender comes out and tells the other gender facts, truths, and all. What do you think?
Honestly, I feel like this big sister, big brother vibe is what we need on social media. That you know that there's somebody out there rooting for you, telling you, oh, you can be better, you can do better. You don't need a man to be better. You don't need a woman's validation before you can be a man.
Yeah.
You get it works and it's very valid.
Moving on. This is a very funny, and not funny in a good way. Funny in like, I want to just deck the boy way, because the boy need a little bit of decking. Now, this guy on Twitter came out and said, by the way, when I first saw this name, I thought it was Neo BBN. So I was already disappointed. But then he's just a Twitter personality. He said, if you see any girl jump from being so slim to getting so fat in a space of 2 to 4 years, 9 times out of 10, she had an abortion. So he put S in bracket, it could be multiple abortions. So in other words, many women that have gone from being skinny to being big, and the fact that he said 2 to 4 years, which is a lot of time for anything to change,
and harmful. Saying that is wrong.
Okay, let's get people's response. This lady, Fortwin the baby, said she said, as in, I'll want to gain weight for a photo shoot, so instead of using supplements like Oraxine, I'll get pregnant to abort so I can gain weight. You people are foolish. Moving on. Wicked Sue. And I say Sue because the way the girl's name is, you know when they say Sue Chef, S-O-U-S. Wicked Sue said, you fools must think to abort. Women just say, I am a chosen 3 times and the baby disappears. Because what do you mean girls get pregnant to glow and then abort? A bunch of fools.
But the shaming and making assumptions about people's personal life is unacceptable. That's because overboard.
Then I do have people in my life that I'm a skinny girl, right? Or some people say I'm not skinny. Some people say I'm slim, but then you get my point. I'm a skinny girl that has had people around me, like friends that were skinny like me, and over time around me decided to add slowly but surely. And the thing is that Neo's tweet is very disgusting because he said 2 to 4 years. That's enough time for anything
if you're
to
using
happen.
weight gain supplements, you don't need 2 years before you would add weight.
Like
in couple of 2, 3, 4 months, you start seeing changes in your body.
Exactly.
You might not get that big.
Yes.
The way that auntie got that big, but then it's 4 years. What were you expecting?
I mean, like I don't understand the boy. And I want to say something, but I want to read CCZ's comment to like her response to that tweet.
Okay.
First, before this thing. She said this. Z, also FC Bar, said, not PCOS, not aging, not change in diet, not medical conditions. Your brain definitely makes the most silent room jealous when a pin drops. Because, I mean, it's really stupid to say this kind of thing and then say it like 9 times out of 10. First question, how many women do you know? How many women do you know that have had this? Again, I'm not disputing the possibility of like that happening, because then there was even one random tweet and also one girl that she's pregnant and she captioned it waiting for it to get to 5 months.
But then
And
I can
she's
see
waiting
this,
for-
I can see the sarcasm in what
she
she said.
exactly. I think she was being sarcastic and all. I don't think she meant it
I don't
real.
think so.
I think she said it because she knows people are already saying it. So yes, so that's exactly what I'm doing.
Do you know that
I will wait for my baby
that
to
auntie
be.
can be bloated? You know,
No, that one, she was pregnant. She was truly pregnant.
She was truly pregnant.
Yes. I feel like people were already saying it to her. They were already accusing her of the same
Oh.
thing. So she used it as per, yes, I'm of course, I'm waiting
but
till...
then people's bodies change. Else, is it health issues or I don't know? It's a
the
normal
funny
thing.
thing is, how many places would you be able to abort in Nigeria when your baby has gotten to 5 months? I mean, 2 months, no problem. 3 months, no problem. In fact, they can even help you risk it to say, okay, 4 months. But what do you mean 5 months? Like, you're telling me that the baby is literally
Abortion
more than
is
half
even
done.
murder on its own. That's even another.
No,
topic.
let's not even
That's
get
even
into...
another topic. But then,
Like, we don't even need to
I don't
get
think
into...
anybody. I will just wake up on Monday and be like, oh, my birthday is coming. Okay, now my birthday is coming in December, yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'll be like, oh, because of I want to take pictures and all of that. Let me go and get pregnant.
So that
I'll add weight.
The reality of it is, if we were to even scientifically check this, not many women add weight in the first few months.
Some of them don't even eat.
So
and they
even
lose
those that
weight.
end up adding weight, many times it's until they've gotten to like maybe their second trimester, like the end of their second trimester. So you mean that the weight they get? Do you know how difficult it is to lose the
I think he's just making
the stretch?
assumptions on maybe something he has heard.
Exactly.
I think that's what he's doing.
Because
and he's
you know
even
how
right
difficult
at all.
it is to lose that baby stomach, like the folds. It's only very lucky people that are like elastic that stretch back. This guy just made a very uneducated comment, and it's so unfortunate that if you see how many people will agree with him, oh yes,
9?
he said 9 out of
9
10.
is a lot.
Like that's a lot. That's a lot. That's
I would have
a
agreed. Maybe he
baseless
said
fact.
2, 3. I'll be like, okay, maybe the people.
Or he's even said 5 out of 10. I'll just assume that he's saying that based on his own personal experience. And again,
But
I strongly
9 out
believe
of
that
10 is a
even
lot.
his personal experience, it might even be from what he has heard about
But
someone
then,
he knows.
but then he made a point, not really a point, but then he mentioned about the ladies on the streets. That was what he said.
Yeah, it was like, go ask ladies on the I'm not saying people don't do it, right? But some people may do it, but it's not a lot. Someone like this innocent girl, and I'm putting innocent in quotes here, please, that posted her picture 2020, 2024 to show the difference. She really just wanted to show growth, probably. She just wanted to show, oh, see how I evolved from this to that. I mean, if someone like me or someone like you, if we
No.
should add weight in like 5 years, it would be
5?
funny. Like if we add a lot of weight in 5 years, like that kind of difference, we'll post it like literally before and after. Like this,
Naomi, I've known you for many years. Both of us, we've been like,
we've been like this.
So what we.
We've been
It's
like
just-
this. So
this topic
if I
is a
do
bit-
see you a couple of years later and I see that you've added, I'm like, hey, why you have left? What are you eating? Show me the secret.
Obviously, that
literally.
should be the next thing, not Did you have
did you
child?
I can. Very funny, very funny. It's just
So that's
an
very
uneducated.
insensitive, actually, very
Yeah,
insensitive.
very,
the girl
very
was just
insensitive.
dropping pictures.
I mean, look at the people with PCOS that you are making me conscious of this PCOS. Yeah, look at people with PCOS that will see that and will think to myself, how many people see me outside and think maybe because I aborted, that's why I added
look
weight.
this.
Meanwhile, they are battling a medical condition. Guy. So we're coming close to a close. We're drawing close to a close. That English is not very straight, but however you people see it, you go chop 'em. Yeah. We're going to conclude with what we concluded with the last time. The internet
internet
never
never
forgets. Exactly. Exactly. Whose internet never forgets?
Obasanjo's
internet never forgets.
Never.
Literally, because tell me why. On a very innocent, I don't even know the time of day that this boy posted this thing, but I just saw it and I was like, nah, this guy just sat down and wanted to look for trouble. That's how it was. Like 47 casts. I don't even know how to pronounce. Big guy Osha. He posted a video of a very popular TikTok content creator that I really like. Posted a video of the girl and said, "This girl face they very familiar. I can't remember why. I beg make person remind me." Now, this thing, as that when I saw it, it had over 1 million views, over 1 million impressions. Of course, people will talk.
Definitely.
Everybody now started replying. Somebody was like, "I see what you are trying to do there. I see you. I know go talk." Oh. Then you know what one person did? I don't have that person's username, but he replied with what Ayo was trying to get somebody to say. He showed a screenshot of. Let me just say it.
We know.
So,
we know.
this person is obviously Esther Raphael, Buba girl, a very talented girl, I must say, beautiful and talented. And I will not call it the videos, the naked videos, the nude videos, because I will not call it. It's not a sex tape. It's
Not. I think it
masturbation
was
tape,
yeah.
basically, right? And she posted it. I mean, she not posted it. The guy posted it. Like somebody replied and all that. Obviously, she may have seen it and reported the post for it to have been deleted eventually. But now, I'm not even bringing this on here to say that to slander anybody, because people do these things. People make mistakes. She went back into her shell and she came out of it and she came out stronger. She's thriving. She's doing well. She still makes beautiful contents that you watch and you enjoy, except you're a bad belly. But yeah, my point is this, and this is my own girl to girl. The first step to not being in this kind of situation where the internet would remember this kind of thing eventually is to not take in that picture. Do not take that picture. Do not make that video. Even if you tell yourself, "Oh, it's on my phone. It's only on my phone. It's in my private."
The phone can be hacked.
Thank you. Please
Anything
protect
can be
yourself.
This girl she has moved on from the past and the traumas that came with that video at that time. So why do you have to bring it back again? I feel like the person trying to hint at what happened before, and
Obviously.
he was trying to utter.
Yeah.
And I don't see any reason why you should do that.
Even if his aim is not to hurt her, even if his aim is to catch cruise, at the end of the day, you can only control what you can control. You can control what is in your space, and what is in your space is choosing not to make that video in the first place.
Don't even
choosing
do
not
it.
to snap yourself or to send thirst traps in the first place. Or in the name of "I trust him, he loves me." He does
Don't
not
trust
love you.
anybody.
This is my
Don't
girl
trust
to girl
anybody.
to you. He does not love you.
No, we are
If
taking
you
it too
ask,
personal.
it's very personal. He asks you to send your body, and you decide to send it, but he's going to keep it. I trust him with my life. Whoa. You are with here. Ojo abo. How do Yoruba people say that thing? It's with bo. Your Ojo will bo in a very funny way. Don't try it. Don't take the picture. See, I know it can be very tempting. You know that, but I've been talking, has been telling you that it's think you're a very sexy girl. You want to even show you how sexier you can be. Better have sense. That's my girl to you.
People will make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. I am not perfect. You're not perfect. We make mistakes. And because we've made that mistakes before, we can advocate for it now because we know what is right.
Exactly.
But then, now, be very mindful of people you trust and things you do. There's no point for you taking a picture and a video and sending it.
So you don't even take it in the first. Do you know that sometimes it's your female friend that would use your phone to take a picture? She will not check. She will see your nude and she will keep it and using you to blackmail you, but you will not know.
I've heard stories about that. I think she was blackmailed too.
Yeah, she was blackmailed. And they ended up coming out.
So don't put yourself in that kind of situation.
It can be a boy.
Don't do that.
If you like, they'll say, "Well, I don't send it to anybody." Your female friend will do you dirty. I mean, we have some female friends that end up becoming like sisters, but half the time, that's why they say now woman they do woman.
No more.
It's not a lot, but then it is there. No, it's a lot, but then there is still opportunity for true friendship. So this is not me saying that you should not be friends with women. I love my women so much. You guys are amazing. Anyways, moving on. This is a shout out to my own girlies. Another thing, like you said, internet personalities or internet displays have like real life impacts. This boy, who knows, she may have been she in her journey in healing, he may have taken her like 5 steps back.
Because I think she's in a relationship now.
I don't even know anything about her personal life in that sense. I only
she
see
was
her
trending.
content.
I think she was trending like 2 weeks ago or something. That somebody posted and I was like, "Oh, see this babe of that time that she has a man. How is the man coping?" I saw something like that, but then I just read it in
he's not
passing.
even
And
coping, he's
but
thriving.
now that this is trending, I now understand that you don't have to do all of that. It's
You
not
don't
necessary.
have to do it. This
That's
girl,
bullying. Me, I see it as bullying.
exactly my point. That's what I'm saying. She may have taken 5 steps back with this thing that he just reawoke in her healing journey. Like, everybody's trying to be a better person. That same person now, who knows, his own video will be we've not seen some of our celebrities' naked videos up and down the internet. We've seen it. So what's to say that your own, they will not leak it one day? I don't wish you bad, Sha, but if it happens, you know why you deserve it.
Already.
You really know why you deserve it. So yeah, AY, we've had really good conversation from establishing our Presido's new name, T-Pain, to makes him sound like a rapper, makes him sound cool. He should even thank us. He should give us
The name now sounds very familiar. I think I understand
it. You get what I mean, like a rapper. It
But I'm
sounds
trying
like
to remember the person's name.
Anyway, so we talked T-Pain, we've talked Nigerians in diaspora, we've talked Nigerians going out to protest on Independence Day instead of them rejoicing because they really have no reason to rejoice.
Nigerians are tired. So
We're
it's
tired.
understandable.
We've talked about the need for us to keep fighting for our freedom, even in the littlest ways, and we've talked about us becoming better people as best as we can, trying to be better, trying to be kind, trying to be good. Even in the littlest ways. Don't be a litter bug. I've told you now. Don't be a litter bug. And of course, we've talked about not being careful of the kind of things that you say to people. Like Neo's careless statements, thinking, oh, it's facts. I said what I said. You're not saying anything. You think you made a point. It's not making any point. It's not personal. Maybe a little bit. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in to what's happening on Twitter.
What's not the card game?
Yes, so not the card games. Yeah, this is brought to you by HO3, your biggest plug, surest plug for quality content, quality conversation. Make sure you stay connected with us across all our social media platforms. Subscribe. Don't just watch this video and pass. Now, subscribe. Follow us across our other media platforms. And remember, Obasanjo's internet never sleeps. Bye.